Good morning, everyone. Guess who has Scout's cold? Whee! I do. It's not as bad as his though, and the sun's shining, so I'm in a really good mood. But last night was good sleep-wise. He slept a lot better. He woke up a few times, but he was like really easy to go back down. The only hard bit was the first maybe hour. He just wouldn't settle. But I honestly think that's because he slept in our bed the night before. So he was like, if I cry, I'll get to sleep in Mummy and Daddy's bed. But as soon as he as soon as he was asleep in his own bed, he stayed in his bed all night. So Liam has gone off to work as much as he didn't want to because he's not feeling great either. But all we keep thinking is it's Easter weekend. We've got a nice long weekend because Daddy's working from home either side of it. So we've got some snots this morning, haven't we? Okay. He's thrown up on me twice because I think he's been swallowing anything that's sort of been producing in his sort of nose. So I think he's been swallowing it down. And then this morning he had a bit of a cough and then ended up throwing up. He hasn't had much for breakfast. He's not very hungry, but he seems quite bright in himself, aren't you? Just very snotty. And I smell a poo-poo, so we might have to go change that nappy and change your clothes because you're filthy. I would have a bath with him, but I think I might wait till tonight and have a steamy shower running whilst we're sitting in the bath and see if we can clear some of the gunk. That might help a lot, actually. Okay, so I've just spent the last hour going through all of the estate agents around Crewe online, finding all the houses that we could afford that have the right amount of bedrooms and have some kind of parking, whether it be on the road, on a driveway, just as long as it's not like a through road. I think we've decided to, we can't necessarily always have a driveway. It's just not going to happen. And it seems as we're so desperate to move, parking on the road is going to be fine, as long as it's not a through road. Because this is a through road, I think that's why my car's getting battered. So I've just sent Liam an email, because he wants to do all this on lunchtime, because then he can talk to people and try and negotiate. He's got an email of 22 different properties that are all within our budget, but we've decided that if they say no pets, we're going to offer to pay extra rent. It seems paying a fee on top isn't working because that's not enough. So we're going to offer to pay, say, £50 extra on the rent each month to begin with. So in theory, they'll be getting £600 extra out of us a year for as long as we're in that house. Hopefully we will only be in that house about a year, maybe a year and a half. So we're going to offer that and see if we're any more successful with that, because we really don't want to get rid of Bug, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be somewhat successful. I don't know. Because I think Liam wants to knuckle down and get a house by the second week of April, maybe the third week of April at the very latest. We've decided that if we find one, we like it, it's big enough, and it's within sort of reasonable distance to the train station. If it's not, then I can always drive Liam to the train station for work and stuff, but if it's not, then yeah, we'll do that. But he wants to, if we find one that we really, really like, he wants to just put a deposit on, apply, get it, and if we have to pay an extra month's rent with us not being in there, we have to pay an extra month's rent with us not being there. We just want the stress of the house gone, so we can sort the move out and start packing up this house, sort out a van, sort out, how we're going to get there and all that stuff. So my camera's on 11%. Scout's been asleep for about an hour, so I'm going to chill for about an hour if he stays down that long. But he went down at 10, which is his normal nap time, so I'm hoping that this clock change has not hit him too hard. It's hit me hard. I'm shattered, but I think he'll be okay. He seems to be feeling a bit brighter today, so he's very, very, very runny though, so we'll see. Fingers crossed he feels a bit better. I'm feeling a bit sallow and just not much energy, but it's okay. It's okay. The sun's shining. It's a good day, and we're going to find a house. Friends, we're gonna find a house. We will find one. Wish us luck. Say, Mummy didn't get her rest. Woke up about 10 minutes ago. So It's now 11:20 and we're up bright and early, which means he might go down for a decent nap this afternoon. Where are you going? Are you trying to flash everyone, Mummy's boobies? Sit up then, Nugget. Say hi, I'm snotty. Oh, you are snotty. Where's your muslin cloth? Morning, guys. Sorry I didn't get the vlog up last night. It was a really awful night. Scout didn't have a good night again at all. He was very, very crabby. He didn't go down very well. I've had to cancel my doctor's appointment this morning, which is not ideal. But if we had gone in at 9:30 this morning, he would not have settled for his nap. So I cancelled it and hopefully he can get down for a nap. But I think we managed to get him to sleep at about 9:30 in the end. Maybe even after that. And then he woke up at 1:30 for an hour. He's just not very happy. We're both very stressed and tired people at the minute. The house is a mess, and yeah, update on the house situation. We had 22 houses to ring about yesterday. Managed to get viewings for 5 of them. Oh no. Go get a muslin. But unfortunately now, Liam's mum turned around and said that she can't do the day that we've booked the appointments on, so we've got to rebook. So hopefully, please keep your fingers crossed for us that they don't all go by next Wednesday, because that's going to be the first time we can actually go and see them is Wednesday. Oh dear.
It's the first time you let me do that. Goatee.
Now he's wiser. Ugh.
Go.
Yucky. This is just a slight representation of what my house looks like. And that's what happens when your baby is sick. You don't have time to do anything and everything is thrown on the floor. I'm stressed. And I don't feel too good and Liam doesn't feel too good. But I think the reason we don't feel good is because we've had lack of sleep. And Scout's just streaming snot. So, yeah. What are you looking at? Were you looking at a picture of Scout?
I was looking at my events and someone commented on a video of Scout.
Let me have a look at the things you've ordered on eBay then. I started something with Liam's birthday present. He wants them all. Oh goodness.
They're rare.
So you've ordered both of them?
Well, they come as a pack.
Well, no, they come as a 2, but they're not as a pack, are they?
Originally they were sold
singly.
No, the 2 were sold together, so they're selling them together as well.
Okay.
Because they were the 2. I think they were
series 1. The other one that's really hard to get hold of is the Red Heavy. So I think that's Mission Christmas, is it, babe?
Maybe.
Get hold of Red Heavy because he wants all of them. You found him the other day, didn't you? Apparently I just couldn't find him the other day. But yeah, he wants all of them in like a glass cabinet in the office eventually when we buy a house, but in a glass cabinet like in the pose for the poster. It would look really awesome. So see, that's not too pricey either, really.
2 in stock.
That's not pricey at all. Why could I not find him anywhere? So who have you got left to get? You've got to get Heavy.
Heavy, Soldier.
Engineer.
How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think that's all of the ones that have been made yet so far.
So we need to catch up and get all of them, and then when Series 4, I think Series 4 comes out, could spy as Series 3. So
Trying to figure out which ones they have already.
I haven't seen a Medic.
No, I don't think Medic exists, Scout doesn't exist, Sniper doesn't exist. I don't know which one I'm missing.
Also, we want to get this. So if any of you guys have seen this on a UK site, because obviously this is Valve.
Quite like that poster as well.
That's quite nice. Yeah, this is Valve and postage from Valve is extremely expensive. So we want to put him in this frame, don't you, babe? Or get a new frame and keep that one too. I think it would be cool if you had all of them.
You can have him, you can have him, you can have him. him. They're all action figures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so there's only these 3 left to be made in terms of.
So there's a medic, scout, and a sniper left to be made, and you've still got to buy.
Soldiers, heavy, and engineer.
There you go, guys. If you want to buy Liam a birthday present, you know what to get him. So do I. So I think that's what we'll be getting for Christmas and birthday presents until he has them all. And then once he's got all the red, I'm sure he'll want the blue. Okay, so as you guys can see, the sun's shining, so we're actually going to go and get some fresh air. Scout could definitely do with getting some. He's so snotty. He napped really well though, so that's not, you know, that's an improvement, I guess. His napping isn't affected by this horrid cold. But yeah, he does not feel good at all. Liam slept whilst Scout napped too. So we're gonna go and see what the new subway's like, because it was closed for refurb. So we're gonna go see whether there's a bit more space in there, or I don't know. Hopefully there'll be a bit more space, because it was quite a pokey little thing. And we get Scouty some meatballs, because he likes the meatballs from Subway. They're probably not the best, but at the minute it doesn't matter what he eats, as long as he eats we're happy. Because he's having trouble breathing through his schnozzer, and he doesn't like his nose being wiped. If anyone's got any tips for wiping babies' noses, help us, please. He's like, no, no. And then if the sun sticks around, because it's actually really warm as well, when he has his afternoon nap, as long as he has an afternoon nap, I'm going to most definitely take the dog out, because I have had to kick up the butt today. One of my friends, I guess you could say, on Instagram is doing Couch to 5K, and she had a baby, I think it was about a month, oh no, about a month before I had Scout. And she looks bloody amazing. So Becky, you've given me motivation. If you ever watch this, Becca, you're rocking it, and totally jealous. So that's the first time I've ever seen her with anyone else. Blimey, our next door neighbours have friends. We're back in the car and we're a little bit windswept. I would have vlogged outside, but you wouldn't have heard a thing because it's really windy. Verdict on Subway is, it looks nice. They've definitely like vamped it up, but there's like maybe even less seating in there than there was before. Scout is really snotty. He can't even eat that well at the minute, so I'm just trying to make sure he gets enough milk and that he stays hydrated. It feels so mean when they do like the snot sucker thing and the nose spray, because he hates it. But that's the only way to get anything into him. And you know what I was saying about motivation before? Well, I just bought chocolate. My brain, everybody, my brain. Okay, fast forward a few hours. I haven't vlogged because Scout actually had more sleep than usual. I'm getting attacked. He fell asleep on Liam, so we just kind of left him to it, and he slept for about 20 minutes, maybe half an hour on Liam. And then he was up for maybe about half an hour, 40 minutes, and then went back down, so the battery on the camera's dying. So long story short, he slept more than normal, and he seems to be a lot better. His nose is not running as much, he seems a lot brighter. He didn't eat too much at dinner, but he's drinking his milk, and he's drinking a lot of milk at the minute, which is good. My living room currently looks like this, and that is the destruction of Scout. So I'm going to do all the washing up. I've managed to get on top of some washing. There's still some to do, but I'm going to tackle this lot and get my kitchen in order whilst Liam's putting Scout down to bed. We're not too sure what Liam's doing tomorrow. He was going to have tomorrow off and go on Thursday because we thought we were going to have to take Scout to the doctors, but now he seems a lot brighter. It all depends on tonight. So he may be home tomorrow, he may be home on Thursday. We don't know yet. So I don't know if I'll get to vlog much more tonight because my camera's dying, like I just said, and we are going to just have a mummy and daddy chill out night with some wine and a beer and hopefully a sleeping baby. So I'm gonna say goodnight now. I know the past couple of days have been really weird, but blame Scout for that. He's poorly. Oh, that's what I forgot to mention. He has got a tooth though. One of his teeth has like cut the gum finally. So all of this may have been down to him teething. So yeah, who knows? Maybe the snots and the congestedness and all of this palaver that he hasn't really been enjoying has been down to that tooth. So now that's cut, hopefully, fingers crossed, if that's what it is, it'll feel a lot better. So, like I said, we're gonna say goodnight. I hope you had a really good Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot brighter. I was feeling really disheartened earlier, but that's only because Scout's not feeling well, and I don't feel good when he doesn't feel good, so hopefully Liam and I don't get what he's had, and we can all just move on and have a really good Easter weekend, and hopefully go for a nice long walk if the weather's good. I've heard that the weather's going to be absolutely pants this weekend though, so we'll see on that one. I'm going to start exercising again tomorrow, and yeah, so look out on my my health Instagram account, not my main Instagram account, my WFF Love Your Body Project Instagram account. I'm gonna start focusing on like motivation and exercise and healthier eating and progress pictures, and there's going to be a lot more effort put into that. I'm also starting a planner, organisation, stationery type Instagram account as well, so if any of you guys are into that stuff, I will let you know when that's kind of up and running. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things and things getting better and more organised, and with Scout getting better, hopefully getting better, I can finally get stuck in. So hope you guys have had a really good beginning of the week. We really love you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. Bucky dog. Please subscribe if you are new. And we're going to see you guys tomorrow. Night, guys. So here goes the attempt. It's 20 to 8, so we're putting him down a little bit earlier. This is the attempt.
Bring your bag up, sir.
Okay. I have my hands full. Okay. There goes the attempt. Hold on. I'd getting the baby down.